So the first thing I wanted to start off with is just to show you the equipment that I have at home. It's not expensive. You can find these things at any good sporting goods store, and they're not, like I said, not very expensive. This is all equipment that I used before I joined the gym, and you know the gym is very expensive, so that's why I didn't join the gym for over a year until while I was working out at home every day. So the first thing is, if you're going to do any kinds of stretching exercises or any exercises on the floor on your knees, like you have seen in my previous video about stretching, you might want to get some knee pads. I use these all the time for knee pads. Even though I have a padded mat, this still helps a lot, especially if you have weak knees or you just don't like the hard floor, or if your mat isn't comfy or cushiony enough. A couple of good knee pads, not expensive at all. Next thing I have is a bench that I'm sitting on. I'll show that to you later, but again, not expensive. I've had this for a few years, and you can do a lot of things with it. Next thing I have are these two dumbbells. They are 3 kilos each, so that's about 6.5 pounds each. Is that right? 3 kilos is 2.2 pounds, right? So about 6.5 pounds each. Again, very cheap, about $30, $35, I think, around that. Can't remember. I bought them a long time ago. I don't remember how much they cost, but I don't think they're very expensive. And if you don't like the barbells, the dumbbells like that, you can get yourself a kettlebell, or a couple of kettlebells, or what I have are these two kettlebell bags, and these are 4 kilos each. They just have kind of sand in them, so you can hold them, grip them very easily like that. If you don't like the dumbbells like that. These are 3 kilos. These are 4 kilos. So that's about almost 5 pounds. These are about 4, 8, about close. I don't know. I can't do numbers anyway. 4 kilos, 3 kilos. Again, I didn't spend a lot of money on these things. I also didn't buy them all at one time. I bought them when I had the money for them, because I don't have a lot of money. So I bought them. I had the dumbbells for first. I had those first, and I had a couple of very cheap mats. They're over there in the corner. I don't use them much anymore. I use them for outside, but they're very thin. Also those tension rubber bands. You may have seen them, big or small, big rubber bands, small rubber bands. I have also those rubber bands, but I also have these tension ropes or tubes. They are made by Reebok. Nobody's sponsoring me. I just bought them. I've got 2 of these, and they are stretchy and very, very strong. I like them because they have the nylon cloth covering, so it protects it from bad weather and whatever else, sweat and things that can corrode the rubber inside, I suppose. And also when I go walking, and these you can use on your ankles or your wrist. I like to use them on my wrist. Are these weights? You see, you put your thumb through there, and let's see. Well, I'm wearing my watch. I don't want to put it on, but it goes like that. You can also wrap it around your ankle as well. And I like to wear these when I go for a walk, so I can swing my arms and just do something with my arms instead of just my legs. I have more exercise while I'm walking just for my arms like that. And so I don't care if anybody thinks I look like an idiot walking like a robot or a toy soldier. It's what I do. I walk. When I go for a walk, exercise walk, I bring these. And these, I don't know how much they weigh. You can get them at different weights, I'm sure, but I don't know. This might be a pound. I'm not sure how heavy that is. I really can't say I'm not sure. I just don't know. It doesn't say anything on there. It probably did on the box when I bought them years ago, but I don't have that box or package anymore. And I have a stepping machine just right there. So that is it. Again, well, for anybody, if you haven't seen, I'll show you around my my little room here. So, of course, that's where I walked in, and that's where all the magic happened, right there. There's the tension bands or tubes, the Reebok. That's my mat, my bench, barbells. Under there are the kettle bags. And there's the stepping machine. I'm not going to use that today. I don't really like that stepping machine. I think I'm going to try to find a better one, another one. I've had that for a couple of years and don't really like it. I'll just show you the mat that I have. It's maybe, looks to be about 1/2 inch thick. I can't tell you how many millimeters that is, but maybe about close to 1/2 inch thick. But I like to wear my knee pads. I'm still wearing them. Haven't taken them off yet. But I like to wear them. And in the corner there, those are the other two, I guess you call them yoga mats. You can see they're dirty. I use them outside and they're very thin. But I use them on the grass, but I still wear my knee pads because there are rocks and bumps and things, in the grass, even though those yoga, they're not as thick as the black one here. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. If anybody has any questions or comments or tips about what I'm doing, please, put them down below. I'll answer them if I can. I thank you for watching, and you'll see me later.